Thank you very much for joining me this evening. President Trump has stated tonight and over again in recent weeks that this country faces a national emergency. Well, he's right, but it is an emergency and a crisis that he himself has created. As we speak, some 800,000 federal employees, people who are our neighbors, friends, and family members, are going without pay.
Good job, Bernie. How very progressive of you not to mention the big fucking issue at the border. Because, let's be honest, of your 3 mansions, I doubt any of them are near the southern border. They're probably in big cities where you're isolated away from the cares and worries of the normal American people, despite the fact that you tried to represent them in the 2016 primaries. And then, once you lost, you returned to your basic bitch, liberal, Democrat, towing the party line. Which is why I call you sellout Sanders, the Finger Lickin Fucktard. Oh, and by the way, they might be your neighbors, but they're not our neighbors, and a lot of them are probably deep state, so fuck them. I do feel bad that the military isn't getting care of it. We really should have a smaller government, but fine. We'll talk about Bernie, how progressive he is, and how much of just a sellout he is. Sellout Sanders, the Finger Lickin Fucktard. I love that name. So he instead of, the Democrats say, oh, Trump is the problem, and Trump did say, yeah, I'll take responsibility for it, but that's because you guys won't compromise. The thing is, like, they're bitching, oh, Trump needs to come to us to compromise. Oh, it's Trump's at fault. No, dude, you're the one saying, no, we're not gonna fund a wall. It's so selfish. Like, we don't care that there's blood on our hands. We don't like you, and so we're not going to fund the wall because we think it's immoral to have borders and stuff like that. It's just such, it's such bullshit. I'm going to go over a couple things I don't like about Sanders. The first thing I really noticed, at first I thought, okay, whatever, by the time I really started thinking about the 2016 election, I was already on Trump's camp, but he didn't seem too bad. Okay, whatever. Actually, no, that's not true. Well, I just thought about it. I realized, no, I actually didn't really like him before that. So yeah, that was like 2 years ago, so yeah, it was kind of fuzzy, but whatever. Whoops, my mistake. I'm glad I caught that in the video. God, I love it when I make a mistake and I completely get tongue-tied, which completely ruins the flow and pace of the video. But yeah, the first thing I noticed about him that I didn't like was that he's such a pandering. He's Bernie panders. There's this clip where he's talking about how progressive Ferguson is, and then immediately he gets upstaged by 2 black women. And it's not even like, he doesn't even try to fight it. He's just like, oh, okay, whatever. How are you going to stand up to ISIS if you can't stand up to 2 black women? It's because he's a panderer. And he's a bitch. And that's what things he's not brave. Trump is brave. He doesn't speak with a politician's filter, and I like that. But Bernie Sanders is a bitch. And secondly, the second thing I noticed, which this tweet really pissed me off, because it's such, like, if I said that the core of the Democratic Party is that they want Republicans poor, starving, and in the street, and they want their kids to be brainwashed and raped, and they think it's funny, how do you think they take that? They'd say, oh no, you're stereotyping us. But they're okay with saying the following. The right-wing family values say that gay men shouldn't be able to get married. Fuck you, dude. You don't know what it's like to be right-wing. Because you're a liberal and you're just stereotyping us. What's funny is I'm gay and I don't like gay marriage. Well, actually, no, I have no problem with it. But I do want to ban, like a 12-month ban on it for the whole cake thing. That really pissed me the fuck off. So yeah, I'm fine with gay marriage, but just what other gays are doing pissed me off. So yeah, that was one of the things that really, oh God, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're so you're fueling this division, and he talks about Trump fueling division in this. Dude, it was a fan of you who tried to shoot up Steve Scalise, so don't fucking talk about division. He was probably inspired to do that by that very tweet. Yeah, actions have consequences. You never know what a steady stream of propaganda from the leftist media and you probably spurred him to do on that. It may have been that exact tweet. I don't know when that tweet was. I just remember seeing it. And then third was this, I'm not going to come to compromise. It's totally Trump's fault. And if you're so worried about the government getting shut down, just say, yeah, okay, we'll fund the wall. Yeah, we disagree, but it's for the safety of the American people. But no, because the left is all about power, and that's what they want. That's what their big thing is. And anybody who what the left is either normal people who haven't fallen into this, NPCs the useful idiots who believe the Democrats up top, and the people who just want power. That's what it's all about. It's not caring about the poor migrants and their families. Oh no, the outrage. Why don't you care about American families that are being destroyed by migrants? Oh wait, you don't. You don't represent us because you don't care about our interests. That's why Trump is so good. But whatever. Yeah, that just really annoyed me. Oh, there's also this one golden clip at about 8:10. Let's just go to 8. Should be... Either one should be good.
It is heartbreaking that almost 11 million undocumented people living in this country, the overwhelming majority of whom are hardworking and law-abiding.
Okay, there are a couple things. First of all, I nailed that timing. That was really good. Second of all, undocumented means illegal. Let's be honest, that's a politically correct term they've been pushing. We know exactly what he means by that. Thirdly, he's saying illegal immigrants who came into this country illegally, who basically broke into this country. Yeah, they're law-abiding. I think that's bullshit. Well, it seems to be a shocker that people who break the law break the law. Like with the whole gun thing. They want to impose a ban on, be tighter, be stricter on guns, crack down on, guns, whatever. Do you really think the person who shot up a school in Parkland bought a gun? No, he probably got it from, I don't know what age he was, but he probably stole it or got it from someone, or whatever. Either way, he obtained a gun, and he probably wasn't supposed to. He probably didn't have a permit, but whatever way, he obtained a gun, either by stealing it, or maybe I know he was living with, I can't remember, I think it was his Cruz, right? I think he was living with parents who maybe had bought a gun to protect whatever. You get the idea. Criminals commit criminal acts. I know it's surprising, but that's what they do. People who commit crimes. But yet, they think it's okay. Oh, these people who broke in, we should let them stay. God, the Democrats are brilliant. So yeah, I kind of went off topic a little bit, but this was the video on Bernie Sanders. Oh, and one more thing. You don't need free college. You don't even need to go to college. You can make a living just by doing other stuff that doesn't require going to college. Hell, if you lived in the South, you could make a shit ton of money as a waiter in the South. They're super generous down there. In fact, I'd speculate that you'd make more money on a Sunday afternoon being a waiter in the South than you would if you were to be a waiter serving every single black person in America. And if you think that's racist, wait till I tell you what they ordered. So yeah, by the way, it's not racist, it's actually fact. Right-wing Republican Christian males have a much higher statistic of tipping. If you don't like that, that's just the truth, and you're gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, that's the end of my rant. Bernie is an idiot. So yeah, I have nothing more to say. Goodbye to the Finger Lickin Fucktard. We will not miss you. No refunds.